Another week, another Shawty Bae video. Okay, I did mention in last week's Shawty Bae video that I think I'm starting to like her just a little bit. I have to say, I feel like out of nowhere, like she gained a sense of rationality. I feel like low key, she's like funnier than usual now. And I do have to add on top of this, and I said this before in a couple other videos, I think that we now have these people that are becoming so famous that are Shawty Bae-esque, meaning that they kind of came from the same type of background and they say like blew up the same type of way. Do you know what I mean? And low key, they were all kind of like in affiliation with Shawty Bae, so that's why I say that. I think that we have these people that are blowing up on social media that are so freaking messy that it makes Shawty Bae look like so innocent. Do you know what I mean? And I have to say, within her like recent TikToks, I find her to be kind of hilarious. And I think that she's acting different. Y'all know that I made a couple videos before to where fans were coming up to her and she was being so freaking rude. I was like, damn, Shawty Bae, why you gotta be such a bitch? Like, oh my gosh, these people love you. Like, girl, stop being so rude. And I have seen countless, and I do mean countless TikToks of people like going up to her and she's like, no, not right now, and like throws her hand up. I'm like, whoa, you could be like, I'm so sorry, not right now. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's a way to say no. You ain't gotta be rude like that. Anyways, as y'all can tell by the title of today's video, we're going to be talking about her and her ex, y'all, what was I gonna say? Her and her ex, Shawty Bae. Her ex, rich boy Cardi. I'm so sorry. Like, I just kind of feel like this fool is grasping at straws now, and I think that he's trying so hard to stay relevant because I really do think while he was with Shawty Bae, first of all, there's a lot of people out there that are like, why do I feel like he ended up really falling for her? And I'm like, I kind of could see that too. Y'all know I had made a video before. I was like, wait, like, is this a real relationship? Because I don't know, like, he seemed really, really hurt by her. But then the more that I started thinking about it and I read some of y'all's comments, and everyone was like, no, I think he's just really hurt right now that he lost his paycheck. And I was like, well, you know what? You do got a point because I really do feel since him breaking up with Shawty Bae, I think that his relevancy went completely down. And I think that he's obviously not getting nowhere near as much money as he was while he was with Shawty Bae. Now what he's doing, this boy is being shady as hell, and he is like, y'all, airing out all types of dirty laundry about her on TikTok Live, obviously just to get, you know, his name generated and to get people like myself who are losers and have no life to talk about him. And I just feel like, you know, it works for him and his benefit also too at the same time. I have to say, Shawty Bae did respond to him like, you know, like talking trash about her. And I think that the way she's handling it is so perfect because she seems just so unfazed and so unbothered. But I gotta say, low-key though, I'm gonna play a clip within today's video. If you guys are sensitive, click off this video. Do not watch it. Because y'all, he is talking about her in multiple different ways. He is talking about how the downstairs smells. He is talking about how much she eats. Okay, so he's alluding to the fact that she's larger. He's alluding to the fact that her kitty cat smells okay. And I know that there's a lot of people out there who get really sensitive to that. So this is your time to click off the video because I am going to be playing those TikToks. But I do have to say this though. Y'all, as somebody who has gotten hate online ever since I like literally started, I have just always felt like anybody who says anything about me, like, y'all, the way like so many people would bash me, especially when I was like first getting into makeup and like blowing up on social media, because obviously at this time, boys in makeup wasn't really a thing. I used to have so much fun with it, and I would like literally read their comments, screenshot their comments, and I used to make videos and like just crack jokes about it because I'm like, there is not anything that anybody can say that's going to offend me when it comes down to my physical appearance. Obviously, when you start attacking my character, then I'm gonna get mad, but that's all besides the point. I want to say that I feel like Shawty Bae right now is handling this great. I don't think that she's like getting onto line and she's just like, oh my gosh, letting it affect her so much and she's like breaking down crying. Like, no, she's literally laughing about it. And I'm like, y'all, I'm so sorry. Before getting into the videos, this is where I'm saying things like this. I'm kind of like, maybe I am starting to like Shawty Bae a little bit. Like, I literally want to like clap for her because I'm like, hell yeah, girl. Like, I love, because y'all, I have literally nothing but girlfriends. Like, y'all, I literally don't even have like one guy friend at this point in my life right now. I literally don't have one guy friend. And I have to say, I get so excited when my homegirls show their position of power, because I have said all along, pussy has power. I'm so sorry. I literally live by that rule. And I just get so excited to see when a guy is trying so damn hard to hurt one of my homegirls' feelings, right? And they have that power and they like laugh it off and they like act so nonchalant because that really gets under a guy's skin. And I love the fact that she's literally on the TikTok Live listening to his whole video, like reacting to it, and she's laughing about it. And it's just showing him like, fo, she don't give a shit about you. Like, she's just over here living her best life and you're clearly trying to stay relevant by bringing up all these types of things. So I think the way that she handled it is great. So let's go ahead and start this off by actually playing back-to-back clips of him talking about this situation because, y'all, this fool is he's so damn messy. And you know what's so crazy? Before getting into this, I have to say, I saw some TikToks of him and I was like, you know what? I think he's a nice guy. Like he doesn't remind me of like Santos. Y'all know Santos. I'm like, I am so sorry. Maybe I'm getting the whole like perception wrong. Maybe he's doing everything for clout. I don't know. But every little bit that I see of Santos, I'm like, ugh, he is so grimy. I get from Rich Boy Cardi that he's just really trying to be a clout chaser and that's just it. And I have to say, I saw some other TikToks of him where he seemed like a really nice guy. And then for him to be talking like this, I'm like, oh, he's a little bitch, you know? Which I'm like, okay, I get it. You're trying to like stay relevant, but you ain't gotta be a bitch like that. Anyways, go ahead and check out these clips.
You eat breakfast at 5 a.m. You eat your other breakfast at 8 a.m. Then you eat your lunch at 10 a.m. Then you eat another lunch at like 12 p.m. You eat your dinner at 3 p.m. You eat another dinner at 6 p.m. Then you go out at 2 a.m. and you eat a midnight dinner. Like, I don't get it, bro. That's a lot. What does it smell like? It smells like shredded cheese with pineapples and shrimp and fish all together. Anyways, let's not say. Let's not say that. Oh shit.
Not this fool literally trying to like put her on blast for how many times she's eating, but then literally knowing her whole entire schedule. Like, y'all, it's so crazy. People were commenting like, I can't tell if he's dissing her or missing her, which I was like, for real. I was like, wait, are you trying to diss how much she ate, but you're putting off her whole entire schedule? Like, you know it like the back of your hand. Like, clearly you're kind of missing her, which in my opinion, I 100% do think that he is missing her. I don't know if that's because maybe he did fall for her or maybe he's just like, you know, missing the whole benefits of being with Shawty Bae, because obviously she does make really good money. And y'all, she had put it out there before and other people have put it out there before that every single trip that they would like go on, she would pay for. So obviously she kind of was like a sugar mama. So I don't know if maybe he's just missing those benefits. I don't know. But nonetheless, I was like, fool, you kind of sound like you're like obsessed with her, in my personal opinion. Also to like be talking about, you know, the downstairs smells and things like that. I feel like, look, I could see the humor in it, obviously. I totally get it. But I feel like low-key, though, that's kind of messy. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of shady to be getting out there. And, y'all, I would be so... First of all, I would never, and I would never, somebody that I cared about, somebody that I loved, I would never get onto social media and talk about those types of things. I feel like that is just so dirty. Like, sure, if you want to talk about experiences that you've had with the person, and obviously if this person did you dirty, go right on ahead, be vulnerable, open up about it. But like, to be talking about like private things like that, I don't know. Which I don't even know if it is true or not. But also, I gotta say this too. If it is true, I'm like, fool, you still went down there and you still hit it. And Shawty Bae literally even says the same damn thing. She's like, well, you're saying all this stuff, but you still hit it. And I'm like, literally. So that's why I'm kind of like, you're talking about all this and that, but then it's kind of like, you're over here tapping that. So what's going on here? Anyways, y'all, go ahead and check out what Shawty Bae had to say about this.
At least I don't need to get paid to gobble someone down there. Anyways, let's not say Pepino.
See you on the weekend.
I really don't give a fuck. I don't care. He can say whatever he wants. He can say whatever he wants. He's expressing how he really feels, so let him say whatever he wants, honey. Just let him. One day people have to forget about him and who he is. Serious, on a serious note.
It smells like shredded cheese with pineapples and shrimp and fish all together. Anyways, let's not say. Let's not say that.
Okay, but you still hit that.
You eat breakfast at 5 a.m. You eat your other breakfast at 8 a.m. Then you eat your lunch at 10 a.m. Then you eat another lunch at like 12 p.m. You eat your dinner at 3 p.m. You eat another dinner at 6 p.m. Then you go out at 2 a.m. and you eat a midnight dinner. Like, I don't get it.
He's fucking lying, bro. I do not eat that much, bro.
As y'all saw from right there, Shawty Bae is handling the situation great. She's just letting it roll off of her back, not letting it get to her too much, which, by the way, I really do think that he was looking for a reaction out of her. He was trying to get her pissed off. He was trying to get her bothered because obviously he wants her... how do I say this? he wants his name in her mouth. Damn, I feel like that's a hard one to say because obviously the more that she talks about him, the more relevant he is. And I feel like the way that she handled it was so appropriate by literally just being like, haha, okay, whatever, you still hit that though, and let it go. Honestly, I do have to say though, the best way to handle somebody like him is to like literally not even mention him whatsoever, because then slowly but surely they will end up dying out. But I do feel like the way that she handled it was, pretty funny in my opinion. Anyways, make sure you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions about everything. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, Girl Scout.